After over 3,000 years, Mael has finally been freed. Up Wedding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Nanatsu no Taizai chapter 283. So last chapter, Gauther basically freed Mael from the commandments that he absorbed, and in a sense, Gauther and Mael finally got the closure that they needed from each other, which was awesome. And we also found out why Gauther chose Mael over the other archangels, which was really fascinating. But anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. And this chapter is titled Longing for Survival. Ooh, so it looks like we're back in Limbo, and back to Meliodas, Wild, and Bond versus the Demon King. So here we go. Oh shit, they're getting their asses whooped by the Demon King. How many defeats now does that make? It's been pissing me off, so I haven't been counting. Figures. Roughly out of 6,093 fights, we've lost 6,093 times. You were counting? Of course Wild is counting. 60 years have passed since we first challenged the Demon King together, and yet we haven't been able to step foot near his feet even once. Well, even if it has been 60 years, that's only 1 hour back in the real world, right? So don't sweat it. Maybe I'm not supposed to go back to the real world. Oh, what are you saying after all this time? That wasn't, like you at all, Sir Meliodas. I'm determined to not give up until I see my little brother again. Oh, Wild. Don't misunderstand me. Of course, I want you all to get back there, but I'm a different story. Elizabeth has been stricken with the curse to inevitably die before my eyes. That's why I think she'd be better off if I didn't return. Dumbass. The princess's curse has already been activated. Besides, do you really think that little princess over there would accept that? As soon as you start backing down, it's all over. We will get out of here, and we will save the women we love no matter what. I swear, Bond is just like the best bro ever. And I love that we don't have the Yamcha bro anymore. We don't have the Yamcha sin anymore. But anyway, Captain, you'll free the princess from her curse, and I'll bring Elaine back to life. Let's just keep it simple. Nothing about it is simple. That's why I'm saying this in the first place. But you may be right, because right now, all of the 7 deadly sins and even Hawk are risking their lives fighting for Elizabeth and me. I'm getting tired of dealing with you. It's time you learned already. Oh, shit. Oh, here's the Demon... Dude, the Demon King looks so cool. But before, like, I continue, I'm wondering this. Like, do they realize the whole thing with Mael being made up and, like, being a manipulation of Gauther by now? And that, that Esterosa was, all part of Gauther's thing, and that Esterosa was really Mael. I'm really curious about this. But anyway, no matter how many times you try to steal my power, you only end up giving me power instead. No matter how many times you try to gore me, you're unable to scratch even a single thin layer of my skin. Ooh! Revenge counter! Woo! Give up already! Oh shit. Your technique was merely an imitation you learned from Chandler in the first place. Without your original magic power, you cannot fight me. But that will be impossible because you are afraid. What happened to the Demon King? He's way the hell over the horizon. Well, to be more accurate, it's us that got sent flying way over the horizon. And you know what? I want to talk about what the Demon King just said. Because it's really, God, a lot of things are really reminding me of Hajime no Ippo lately. But something that the Demon King just said about Meliodas being afraid of his true power, just really making me think of Ippo from Hajime no Ippo. Because Ippo, right now in Hajime no Ippo, which, yes, I did the Hajime no Ippo challenge a while back, and I finished all, like, 12, at the time it was 1,232 chapters in 2 weeks. But yeah, but what's going on with Ippo is that, like, and this is why he's, like, really hit a plateau, and he kind of, in a sense, regressed, is because he was too scared to cross the line to become the monster that, like, Takamura and some of the other fighters have become. And I think that's what the Demon King is trying to say to Meliodas, is Meliodas is scared to become the monster and to own the monster power that Meliodas has. I think that's what the Demon King is trying to say. What happened to the demon? I already said that part. Wow, those wounds. What? These? They ain't nothing. He got him from shielding you, Captain, right? Ugh, maybe I should give it a shot. Huh? Whoa! I can't believe it. My wounds have healed. Bond, did you do that? Whoa, seriously? Bond is a white mage! What? For the last 60 years, every single time I tried to steal his power or stamina, my own ended up getting absorbed by him instead. Thanks to that, my body began to learn the sensation of getting energy absorbed from it, or rather, of giving energy. So I thought I'd try it. So Bond is a white mage! Oh my god, that is awesome! But are you alright, Sir Bond? Of course I am. I'm immortal. With this power, I just might... But what's really terrifying in his power, the ruler... but what's really terrifying is his power, the ruler. But Bond, right here, Bond's white mage power is going to help us. It really is. How the heck are we supposed to land even a single attack on him? By the way, Captain, what did the Demon King mean when he said that? That as long as you didn't have your original power, you wouldn't be able to fight him. If I recall, you did say that you had learned the full counter technique from that old Demon Gramps, right? So then, does that mean your original power was something else entirely? Who knows? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that so? Meliodas, you are full of shit. Stop. Anyways, as long as we can't figure out a plan to deal with the ruler, I won't be able to see Mild. Whoa! Don't any of you have any good ideas? But Snatch isn't even able to weaken him and rather actually strengthens him instead. And full counter is able to reflect any magical attack, but instead it ends up getting absorbed. Yeah, nothing normal works on him. It's almost like he's ruling over and controlling logic itself. Wait a sec. Meliodas just realized something. Hey, you two, I think I've got an idea. Oh shit. I'm so sick of you, I can't even sigh anymore. So you've come all this way just to get your power stolen by me again. So you've come all this way just to get your power stolen by me again? Huh? Well, if you're looking to steal it, then let's just start right off with it. Whoa! Demon King, the true identity of your ability, Demon King, the true identity of your absurd ability, the ruler, is inversion. What? All manner of attacks or weakening that target you are turned into healing and strengthening. And it was all... Meliodas realized this because of Bond! Well done indeed. Perhaps now you'll be able to alleviate a little bit of this boredom. The real fight starts now. You don't need to tell me. Ooh. After 60 years of battling, they at last unlocked the mystery to the ruler. Now begins their true match of strength versus strength, to be continued in chapter 284, the door to hope. And as I said, even without his ability, their opponent is almighty. The three of them must put their power together to overturn their disadvantage. Well, this is going to be interesting because I still think that Meliodas, or what the Demon King meant with what he said earlier in the chapter, had something to do with Meliodas not embracing the monster within himself. And I think that's going to really come into play in the final fight. And it's something that we've seen. I'm sorry, I'm going to spoil a little bit of some of some recent manga that has ended not too long ago, like with Mob Psycho 100, like when Mob wasn't embracing, his own power and the monster within himself. And I think it's going to come into play in One Punch Man eventually with Garo, with him embracing the monster within himself. And, well, Garo, actually, you know what? I'll take that back with Garo. Garo, in a sense, has really embraced the monster with himself. So I take that back with what I said about Garo. But I think with Ippo hasn't embraced the monster within himself yet in Hajime no Ippo. And to an extent, Hinamaru and Hinamaru Zumo is a work in progress. He hasn't embraced the monster within himself fully yet. But he's acknowledged it. And whereas Ippo hasn't really acknowledged it yet. Well, Ippo somewhat acknowledged it, but he won't embrace it, so to speak. But the thing is with Meliodas, I think that's the problem. I think that's Meliodas' problem, and we're gonna see it in the final fight. So this in this final fight later on, and that's what I'm hoping Nakaba's gonna do, because I think that would be really, really cool to see like an inner battle within Meliodas, and I think that's why Nakaba had the Demon King say that, is to kind of foreshadow that, foreshadow the final fight about like Meliodas kind of not embracing himself. But I'm really curious what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me that that's going to come into play, where Meliodas is going to have to embrace the demon part of himself? Because I think it really is going to have to come into play. Otherwise, Meliodas is not going to be... otherwise, to me, Meliodas won't be complete, if that makes sense. As a person, he'll always be... there will always be a part of him that's, like, separated from himself. And that's kind of been something that's been going on this entire manga, if you think about it. Or at least since, like, the 3,000-year war. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And are you guys hyped for what we're going to see next week? And also, I'm still kind of hoping that we're going to see Arthur, but I'm really starting to doubt we're going to see it. See Arthur. I'm kind of disappointed that we're not going to, if we're not going to see Arthur. I'm kind of disappointed, because like this would have been a really cool opportunity to see Arthur's journey in Limbo. Nakaba, I'm still hoping, but if we don't get it, we don't get it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdic and Sync if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.